Good morning, you guys. Wherever you guys are watching this from. Good afternoon, good evening. So I just want to make a quick little video on something that's been kind of bothering me. Uh, they call you crazy, they call you conspiracy theories if you kind of like. Sorry about that's the cats, but like they call you all these type of names, but I don't know. Like you really gotta look into it, and you kind of realize there's a lot of things not right. And one of those things, for example, the definition of a government, it says governing body of a nation, state, or community. Um, Here, the active process of governing. This was 4 days ago, which is crazy because like I looked at this definition a while back, and I remember it's a group of people. A government is a authority that sets for society. The political, your government system. Define and control the country that you live in. See, your government is the system of people, laws, and officials that define and control the country that you live in. What? See, these sound very, I don't know. There are many different kinds of government, but they are essentially the same thing: govern or oversee the rules, regulations, and interactions of the people who live under them. For the most part, a government is concerned with public life through many of the laws of a government like ours establishes and enforces can regulate what happens in private life too. If you work for the government, you're in public life, and if you work for a company, you are in the private sector. See, these definitions have leeway for um, very strict views. It's just I don't remember the word ever changing this strict. If you know what I'm like, your government is the system of people, laws, and officials that define and control the country that you live in. But I could have remembered it was a group of or a body of people. What is a body of people? Because what does we the people mean? I could have sworn it means like a group of people all deciding that we will govern ourselves. Yeah, I'm not trying to look at the body of a person, but you know what I mean. Like we the people, we the people. No, see, why am I listening? No, I want to listen to Kid Rock. Constitution. Yeah, we the people refers to everybody who lives in the United States and is governed by the Constitution. So I know this is old. A lot of people say old, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to ignore it. This is an important framework of, freedoms and liberties. And I guess because we're living in this whole new world, a lot of these liberties need to be um, reformed in the eyes of people in power. And that's bothering me, is that we don't really have a say in this kind of stuff. Let's see. Let's see, but we can't overlook that we, the people of the United States, to the access and introduction to laws and clause in addition, as serves as declaration of the founding whose and established for the United States. However, the first words don't appear to fit with the idea of a higher power figures making the declaration of the word that begins "we the people." This term has taken its life of its own. But else who wrote it? themselves as American people like everyone else. So attempt to show that you have power in their hands and thus therefore they document whatever their reason. It's an interesting look at a deeper meaning of the word people. Importance of this. See, it's not that deep of a meaning. We the people, as in we the people, we are the people that decide to govern ourselves. Why are they trying to make it as something that's so, is it me or is there something weird going on? Are we asking the wrong questions? I know there's a thing as there's no such thing as a right or wrong questions, but are we asking them right now? Because we the people self-explanatory. I think you can ask anybody and I think everybody will understand what that means, but see, declaring themselves version of citizens created this document that the state representatives are people and makes them relatable on their life, which there is an us against them approach where the everyday person is going to feel detached from what was. It does apply to everyone. Wait, therefore, as soon as you get into the clause about the rights of the people of the United States, the freedom, it's a sense that it applies to everyone. It does. Okay, I see what they're saying. I see what they're saying. So originally there was much more smaller, I guess a much more smaller sized state at the time, 13 states and only 13 men were representative of those. And I imagine, there's only like one big town during the time too, right? It was the colonies. So I guess I understand what they're saying in here, but that doesn't mean anything. In the end of the day, it still rules that we, the people, they still talk about the people and themselves. And it's like, why don't we just update that? Why don't we update, we can assume this could mean people of any color or race. This is vagueness of, see, this is where it gets very, very, very iffy. And I feel like it's done on purpose. Like this is where great law. Hey, this is very interesting. We has to meet the citizenry the power to elect officials at the levels. See, see, see. There's something wrong. There is something terribly wrong going on. I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one that notices this. So, anyways, you guys, thank you for watching this. You guys look into yourself. We the people. I agree with it. I'm with the old fashioned. I shouldn't even call it. We should just update. We shouldn't even update. It is what it means. We the people, we the citizens of the United States of America. We must remember this, guys. And I only want to make this video just because I hope it spreads out and other people can make this video and kind of look into their own terms and see, like, what's going on and how they've changed. I know vaccinations have changed as well, and the fact that we're changing terms over and over again to mean different meanings, it's getting a little I don't know, you guys. I know we've already people have already called out the whole free speech thing, and people have already called out so many other, social issues and everything. But this is no time for fighting, guys. We really shouldn't be fighting anymore. We should really be fighting the people that rule us, because we really must challenge our public officials. That's another word I wanted to look at for you guys. Public servants. We must remember what they do. Like the name of public servant. It's a government official. That's literally a government. What's the word servant? What does a servant mean? Let's look at the word servant. Right. We already know what public means. Let's look at the definition of the servant. A person who performs the duties of other for others, especially a person employed in a house on domestic duties as a person attended, a person employed in a house as domestic duties as a personal attendant. See? Devoted, helpful follower, supporter. See? A servant. A person who performs duties for others. So remember, you guys, government officials, so cops, you know, cops are a big one. I know cops pretend like they're not servants, but you gotta treat them like servants. You really gotta like tell them, hey, you're dismissed. You see them having a fucking lunch, a long lunch break. You see them eating somewhere. I know I always see them at a fast food restaurant, but you see them eating somewhere. You come up to them and you tell them, hey, when's your lunch? If he says an hour ago, you tell him, like, how long is your lunch, man? Have you clocked in? Is this what you do during your time on? You know what I mean? Like, you're your boss, man. It's your tax money going to their pensions. It's just time. It's just time to really like learn the old and bring it to the new. Cause this shit is it's not okay. It's not okay, and it's on purpose. This is definitely done on purpose. You have rich folks like Rockefeller having quotes saying stuff like "I want a nation of workers, not thinkers." You know what I mean? So it's stuff like this that really boils my blood and makes me want to scream, and it radicalizes some folks. And it's like you have to understand where some people are coming from. Everyone is human in the end of the day as well, but it all starts with understanding. And yeah, anyways, for those who see the video, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy, and thank you.